Hello, this is AgostoAllElite podcast. Welcome to this week's edition of AEW Reviews. I will review Elevation starting now. Alright, we talked about SL23 and the AEW Dark Elevation. We have the commentary train on Siobhan and Paul White. Here's the matches. I start with 2.0 versus Duke Davis and Gannon Jones. Having this be the opening match was good timing since early in the day. AEW announced 2.0 will have a tornado tag match with Darby Allin and Sting on Dynamite this week. Sting's first match on TNT in over 2 decades. This short match ended with 2 for show, a double team flatjack that smacks the receive into a ring rope's neck first on the way down. Shabbat waits so tired after the finish, throwing the tornado match against the Ferretta Center in Houston, Texas. We got Diamond versus Julia Hart. The number game didn't favor Diamond here. Nobody came out to back her up. Then again, when you expect babyface wrestler like that at the bonds to interfere, help Hart, unless somebody else interfered first, they had to even the odds. The match ended when Dynamite blocked the Bulldogs, tried the referee rip off turbo pad, then knock out Hart with a chain around her hand when Paul Turner wasn't looking. Just an emphasis on Naruto, she beat up Hart after the match, which caused Big Swole to run out and make the save. A whole crew of referees had to get between them. Dynamite wins the match. Janela versus Allen 5 Angels. I appreciate the storyline continuing. Janela got the victory. Hikaru Shida versus Hira Hogan. This is Kira Hogan's AEW debut. She was on Impact weeks ago, but was let go. So Hikaru Shida gained the victory. Lance Archer versus Reggie Collins. Lance Archer destroyed Collins and gained the victory. We got Thunder Rosa versus Ray Lynn. Thunder Rosa finished with a Thunder Driver. The match was more competitive than I expected it to be. So a quick thought for Lance Archer. He has a rematch against Tanahashi at All Out with Moxley at Triple Threat, so look out for that. Pac versus Anthony Bowens. If you're wondering about Tupac's killer references, here's why all is on this match. Shabbat was referenced and it claims Anthony Bowens. Maskcaster was nowhere to be seen, and Bowens now had entrance in music to make more mad and intriguing. Maskcaster removed all reference to AEW for his Twitter bio, put his AEW ring gear up for sale on one show. Pat got the win with the Black Arrow. So he won. Brian Cage versus Joey Keys. Brian Cage dispatched Keys with a drill claw for the win. Sonya Guevara versus Pentaco. Guevara threw him back to the ring to land G2H. Spears totally Bradshaw came out to beat Guevara down with a death by chair, the trail chair. Finnersilla came out to make the save. The match was more about post-match beatdown, set up Spears versus Guevara on Dynamite this week. Jade Cargill versus Kate Arquette. Arquette started offense. Glad slam 1, 2, 3. Cargill sealed that bitch. The Lucha Bros versus Hybrid 2. Lucha Bros gained the victory. Great finale. So this was a great finale to Elevation. I will review Dark in about now. This is AEW Dark. Let's get to it. Let's do the first match. 2.0 versus Skylar Andrews and Sam Adams. Matt Lee, Jeff Parker got one chance to sign before the Texas Tornado match with Sting and Darby Allin on Dynamite this week. That made Skylar Andrews and Adams jobbers of the moment. They even had a AEW record going as their tag team debut. The former Ever Rise were working heel in front of a Pittsburgh crowd, even mocking Sting's signature post and spots this match. Andrews ate 2 for the show for the pin, and the crowd booed in response. Solid opener. Ty Conti versus Rebecca Scott. Ty finished her with a DDT. Per usual, the shorter Conti matches are better. This was one of the best. Lee Johnson, Brock Anderson versus Joey Keys. It's Spencer Slade and Case was one that ate the pinfall at the hands of Aaron Anderson's son after a high back body drop in a DDT. Solid match, but nothing special. Probably Matt Hardy versus Wheeler Yuta it's hard to believe Utah had a WA tryout. It's hard to believe. Like, Utah blocked the twist of fate, way up the road, strapped with Hardy. Hardy caught him off. Utah knocked him off, hit a crossbar 2. Hardy took out the boot, claimed his ankle was broken. Hardy strapped the referee. Hardy clocked Utah with a boot for the pin. Taylor immediately came to protest, got jumped, or casually walked down and make the save. Deck Hardy with the orange punch, Leo Utah and Taylor to clean house a private party. Excellent match. Hardy was carried to the back by Party to sell his injury afterwards. Pelby Void versus Masha Slamovich. Dylan Rosa returned on commentary for the AEW debut of Masha Slamovich. Almost every time somebody makes the AEW debut at Dark, they're going to lose. That's not a bad thing, but it reminds me of New Japan when students in Joe Dojo pay their dues for a while, then eventually get the upside of win, start to ascend. Forward use Slamovich is based to show the Elism, then hit her with a double missile drop kick and double knee drop on the ropes. Then hit her backwards and the deathlock with a submission. Rosa got upset with Ford, give his Slamovich a post-50 beatdown, ran down the commentary and made the slave. A fine effort after all. We got Chris Stanlander versus Kiera Hogan. This is the second match for Kiera Hogan. Now, Stanlander finished her with the Big Bang Theory. And now Kiera Hogan's on 0-2 in AEW. I'm happy that AEW trusted to have two good matches with 2 stars in the women's division. If Hugo does not get a contract, Kiera Hogan should get one too. That triangle with Alex Abraham versus Chaos Project Cole Carter. That triangle get the win with the 0 fear on Carter for the 3. That's only exactly how you expect safe as Andrade appearance. We got Nia Rose versus Tina San Antonio. Rose destroyed her with Beast Ball, less than a minute. We got Big Gorilla screaming, as usual. Dark Order versus Ricky Shea Page, Alec Palace, and Bill Kohler. This was a 6-man tag. Ted applied back-to-back moveset, got the submission win, and crowds were into Dark Order, so it worked. Frank Kazarian versus Brandon Cutler. Kazarian got the win when he applied the crossface chicken wing. So Kazarian won the match. Too much comedy, but it's still a good match. Jurassic Express, Varsity Bloods versus Wingman. So Jurassic Express, Varsity Bloods was the match. It was a lot of time. Good match. Dante Martin versus Lee Morality. This was an Arsenal technical match with 2 technical stars. Dante Martin got the win. So this was the main event. Since you know what to watch, I will watch the Hardy versus Utah. Even though Big Buddy got the win, Utah looked good, had the crowd all the way behind him. Kiera Hogan looked good for a second night in a row. Death Triangle had a one-sang massacre, but kind of watch. I would skip Nia Rose versus Tina San Antonio. Was a dud. Victor on screen was insufferable, made it worse. The Elite fans was enjoying because the color was scary, but it was too long. It was a joke. But Juggalo was over. A single match would have been more effective. So that was AEW Dark. I will review Dynamite in the Saturday morning right about now. But before that, let's cut to an ad, commercial, and after that I will review Dynamite. So there. Okay. Alright, we are back. Let's review Dynamite. Let's talk about Dynamite. Here's the matches. Darby Allin, Sting defeated 2.0. Sammy Guevara defeated Shawn Spears. Young Bucks retained the tag belts against Jurassic Express. Pelham 4 lost to Thunder Rosa. MJF defeated Jericho in the final labor match. Right there, we're going to announce the Rampage for Friday. We got Jade Cargill versus Kiera Hogan. Firmly worked for Impact Wrestling. Tag Team Eliminator Qualifier. Private Party versus Jurassic Express. And we had John Moxley versus Daniel Garcia. It includes the potential debut of CM Punk. Stay tuned for that. But unfortunately, it happened last night. On Friday last night. So, I got a little confused. Sorry, but yeah. CM Punk debut was amazing last night. So, it is amazing. I already announced the Dynamite thing. Let's talk about Dynamite right now. 2.0 take on Moxley Kingston during their entrance at the top of the show. They demand their match immediately, ask for the ref. Sting music plays, the match begins. Yeah, that was before the match. Tony talks about Sandy's special announcement earlier during the dark taping. He proposed to his girlfriend Pam. Sean totally mocked it backstage. Sean said Pam could be an honorary member of the Pinnacle tonight. She could be on top. Tully thinks this is the funniest joke he ever heard. Tony's with Christian, new Impact World Champion. He says to give a word in. Bordon slams us saying, "Great to see you after all this time." He's so excited. Christian's getting ready the match with Kenny and all him out. He's got definitely to take a 1-8 Angel, but Christian said he thinks Don thinks in his head, but really Christian's and Kenny's. He told him that he was going to take the Impact title and did, and the NEW title's next. Christian said Don will always be a carny piece of shit. Don tells Tony Schiavone to shut the fuck up before he asks a question. We go to commercial break. We got Daniel Lambert in the ring. He said he never thought he'd see the day when his country would go rich control for everything. Because of PC culture, AEW is a cancel culture machine that set Lance Archer to shut him up. He said fighters can't wrestle, but Dana White gave him a pass with some UCSC champions. He is your challenge to anyone who wants to jump him. He says AEW is not the answer to your professional wrestling players. He said AEW has a roster full of loud-mouthed, wet paper bags who couldn't wrestle if their lives depended on it. You may show up, get you allowed, but your only options are playing D&D and looking at porn in your basements. Lance music hits and comes out, but Scorpio and Ethan Page get to catch him before he gets in the ring. They beat him down. The UFC guys love this shit. I didn't catch the name. Sorry, dudes. Lance is beaten down. The segment ends. But Jericho is backstage. Said for the past 4 weeks, he has endured labors, but he paid the price. He's taken everything he just shot. And now he's the ultimate pride. Tonight, one-on-one, Jericho versus Jet right here in Houston. Might have Judas, but when he has momentum and the upper hand. He has 5,000 fans who will stay in the ring. MJF can't stop him, even though he tried to kill him and bloody guts. Jericho will beat his ass. Kenny and the Elite carry Christian to the ring and beat him, and Jurassic Express down after their match. Even Don got the shot in. He gave Christian the OWA. They count him out. No one comes out to help them. The Elite show their asses all over the ring. I hate them. I hate all of them. Tony's with Britt, and Jamie Hayter says she brought the problem solver to fix her. Jamie, when the Red Velvet tried to start shit, said, "You don't play dirty, you play dumb." Chris Stanley's a goon. Jamie's way better. Jamie said her and Brett go way back. She here to sort these girls out. She asked Red Velvet to fight her next week. She'll fix the attitude. Matt here, he said Brett Friends seems to picking on Wheeler Utah because he's the youngest. No, he's an equal opportunity axe kicker. He'll destroy all best friends. OC says Meg Money Matt thinks to kick my ass. Neighbors should find out. Tony brings up Paul White. He said, "Thank you. It's great to be a brushing partner for saving me a week ago." Paul says, "Honor, happy to do it, but honest, I was amazed to get back in the arena. It feels though to come down to the rap to kill Aaron Soul, and now he has a huge announcement. Now QT's here. You say you're going to let the fans down again?" QT said the factor forgives him. Paul said, "Come on, get in the ring." QT said, "The reason you're announcing a wrestler." Paul said he's getting mad. QT doesn't want to go down this road, but instead of trying to explain these morons in Houston, he'll show some pictures. He tells x-rays of Paul's hip. Medical photos of his surgery. So you have 5 surgeries last month. Try to get wrestle again. It's a miracle you can stand here. Paul said, "So you thought it was a good idea to come show people my hip and my beautiful ass on TV? You think I'm embarrassed? That will literally." He said QT don't know shit. He had a talk with TK last week after the fun they had last week. And all out, he has a match. And guess who my opponent is? It's me versus you, bitch. Jay's here with Mark Sterling. Paul is talking about Kira Hogan's been on Dark. They'll have to fight her on Rampage. Tony's with the Elite. The Bucks are still champ. Yes, they are. Don said something's happening in the ring. People are champ Dustin Bieber. Tony said they're going to be eliminated tournament. And the winner will fight the Bucks in a steel cage match. Don and the Elite are furious. Taz is in the ring with Hook. He said Hook nods. Ricky Starks says, "Look, is creeping and crawling. It's me, Ricky Starks, for the world." He said, "They have to tell you belt." Ricky wants to come out and talk to Cage, man to man. Come out, Brian. He gets beat up by Hod backstage. Cage turns around, Stark bail. Team Taz lead, good game. Tony's with Lucha Bros, the Eliminated Tournament. We had a little Andrade Chavo action with the Pac and the Lucha Bros. They produced a stack of documents that Chavo sent to them. Talks about they'll never be champions. We had Tony with Arn Anderson and Brock Anderson. They'll talk about next week's match with Brock Anderson versus Malachi Black. And they're all not sure the match is signed, so yeah. Now we got Miro says last week he did not forgive Miguel dos Santos. So he took a contract even though he lost. His sir is a mighty God. He believes Fuego will face him for his betrayal. He is challenging Eddie Kingston next. Moxley's here. The events early tonight. He wants to think about them. He said everybody wants a piece of AEW these days. He says Kenny needs an army. Heyman is an emo bitch. Christian sucks. He carried AEW due to darkness. We plant the flag. Now everyone wants a piece. Now the time to send a match where it really takes to be at the top of the food chain. Then you guys said you want to be a piece of the main event. You got it. Before you go out there, ask yourself, is really what you want? Ask yourself, is this really what you want? There's no joke. Alright, that was AEW Dynamite. I will see you later a bit. Honestly, I will do the Rampage in a minute. So stay tuned. In 1 minute or in a second, I will do the Rampage review. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's review Rampage. Here are the matches. The Tag Team Eliminator, Private Party versus Jurassic Express. Jurassic Express won. Jade Cargill versus Kira Hogan. Cargill wins. Jon Moxley versus Danny Garcia in the main event. Moxley wins. We had a post-brawl on an amazing Rampage episode. Yes. CM Punk has entered the arena. He's been now signed to AEW Dynamite. All Elite Wrestling. He made his first appearance last night at Rampage. It was an amazing night. When they came back from commercial, Punk has a mic and mildering. He said, "You guys really know how to make a kid feel like Britt Baker in Pittsburgh." He said he's winging this. Punk didn't plan on what to say. He didn't know how he was going to feel. But Punk knew he needed to feel it. And he feels you. Chicago, here's your Chicago. The crowd's still frantically screaming CM Punk. Punk said he's been hearing them for 7 years. He had a lot to cover. The bad news is we won't get into all of it tonight. But the good news, we have time. He ain't going anywhere Fridays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. He has all the time. The most important thing is that if you all do his journey, his choice made you feel disappointed, let down. Let him just say he understands if you understand. Punk was sick. He needed to recover. It was going to happen where he was. Punk told us a story. He's hot. He says tasted off the hoodie. He says since the ring he felt before he had to leave. He didn't want to. This is where he worked for Ring of Honor. He knows why he was crying. He made a place where people could love professional wrestling. It was because he was living in a place he loved home and where he was going to be easy. August 13, 2005, he left professional wrestling. August 20th, 2021, I'm back. He's back for us. He's back for him. But there's a lot of hell of young talent he wishes he was surrounded by 10 years ago. He's back because the young talent has passion he had, because their scores are settled. He calls out Darby Allin. The crowd chants for Darby. He says in the Raptors with Sting. Punk says he's seen getting abused, and he always comes back. Just like people's here, he's tough. He's here to help Darby Allin. There's nothing more dangerous you could do than wrestling. CM Punk, except CM Punk Chicago. He's going to be at All Out. One more thing, 7 years, a long time. On the way out, grab yourself a free ice cream bar on me. His music plays, and we are out. Then we got Christian with Jurassic Express. He's telling them to get out there and kick ass. He says no one can help the Bucks in that steel cage. He tells Kenny he's trying to strip that confidence away. And All Out, he's going to eat his soul. Kenny Omega's with Dawn. They're mad. Jurassic Express won and another fluke win. Don says Kenny said retirement meant for him. He said he's going to retire Christian again. We have Kira Hogan here. He says she's the highest playing non-toy play with. Jay says she's done talking. She like playing with food, but tonight she feasts. Marcus is here at 2.0 with Garcia along with Mox. Garcia said he can't be the best without being Mox. 2.0 said Garcia giving Mox a taste. Mox said he's gonna commit felony assault. Mox said Garcia had a better chance of getting him pregnant and winning. Mox said it's time for the main event. Darby Allin and Sting came out to say Mox after 2.0. Garcia jumped in the post-match. Sting splashed them, gave them a little depth drop for good measure. All in all, it was a good Rampage episode with the CM Punk debuted. The only thing that was bad was the women's match, the bathroom break. But I think AEW can approve from it, and moving on, they'll do better. And this was AEW Reviews from AgostoAllElite Podcast. I'll see you all next Saturday for another review, and bye.